Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Warren from McCamey Media Group, where you go for quality shots, not slop. Today we'll be doing an unboxing video of the new Note 20 Ultra 5G. This phone actually comes out in the next few days, but the people at Samsung were so gracious that they got me one a few days early so I could do an unboxing video for you guys. And we're also going to compare it to the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and we'll be upgrading from the Note 9. So I'll compare all three devices. That way you can make an informed decision to decide what phone is best for you and your needs, okay? All right, let's start with comparing the cameras. I film a lot of movies and I take a lot of pictures using professional cameras. This is going to be your Sony a7R4. This is a $3,200 camera. It shoots at the highest resolution of any mirrorless camera on the market right now. So I'm very knowledgeable on camera specs, okay? Now when it comes to these phones, the first thing you'll see on the new Note, the camera notch really sticks out. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. Which isn't the case for the iPhone. All right, in the old Note 9, again, it's flush with the phone. So a lot of people may find it weird, you know, when you put it on the ground, on a table or anything, and the first thing that's gonna touch is that camera notch. So that may feel weird for people. I would recommend getting a case so it's flush, all right? Now, which one shoots the best? Which one has the best image quality? That's the most important thing for everybody, okay? There's a misconception that started years ago that Android phones take bad pictures and videos, and that couldn't be any further from the truth, all right? The Note 20 Ultra 5G can record in 8K resolution, all right? That's the highest resolution of any smartphone ever. Hell, this $3,200 camera can only record video up to 4K, all right? And this bad boy is shooting, you know, twice the resolution of that, and it's shooting up to 8K resolution, all right? Samsung has been in the forefront when it comes to image quality for years. Me personally, I think if you want the best image quality in a smartphone, you want to come to the Samsungs, all right? The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has a 108 megapixel main sensor. 108 megapixels. That's insane. It has a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera on the back and a 12 megapixel telephoto camera lens on the back, all right? The iPhone 11 Pro Max has a 12 megapixel main sensor under all three of the lenses on the back, okay? The main one is a wide angle, it has an ultra wide angle, and it has a telephoto lens on the back, okay? Now on the front are the selfie camera on these phones. The Samsung is gonna have a 10 megapixel selfie camera, and the iPhone is gonna have a 12 megapixel selfie camera on the front there. So if your main concern is selfies, you have a better sensor on this iPhone 11 Pro Max, all right? Now, when it comes to filming videos, the Note can shoot up to 8K resolution at 24 frames per second. The iPhone can only record up to 4K at 60 frames per second, all right? So if you want the best resolution in your videos, you wanna go with the Samsung, all right? So in the case of the cameras, the iPhone by the specs has a better selfie camera, but the Note 20 Ultra 5G blows away the rear cameras. It's also to note that the image sensor of any camera is extremely important when it comes to producing high quality images, and it's also important when it comes to shooting in low light so you don't have a lot of noise in your photos. And the size of the image sensor in this phone is much larger than what it is in the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So by theory, you should get a much sharper and cleaner image using the new Samsung Note, okay? So the winner when it comes to the camera quality to me is the Samsung easily by a landslide. Again, you can shoot an 8K resolution on this phone. That's just a new standard. That's remarkable, okay? Okay, now we'll compare the RAM of the phones, all right? Well, a lot of people ask, well, what's RAM? If you're not a tech junkie, you may not know what RAM is, okay? RAM stands for random access memory. There's two memories that you'll see on the phone. You have your storage, and then you have your RAM, okay? RAM is a super fast type of storage. It's faster than your phone's main storage. It's where your apps, photos, videos, and music lives, okay? And it helps your smartphone work and feel fast. In the simplest terms, RAM can let more apps run in the background without slowing your phone down. It's very important when it comes to multitasking. Generally, the more RAM you have, the better, but we know it isn't always that simple. Apple optimizes its apps in a way so they perform very, very well, with their low amount of RAM. In the case of the iPhone 11 Pro Max, it has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and the Note 20 Ultra 5G has 12 gigabytes of RAM, No matter how you slice it in this category, I can't say the iPhone is the winner here. The Note 20 Ultra easily wins in this category and is a multitasking beast, It has 3 times the amount of RAM, as the iPhone here. All right, connectivity. The Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G, as the name suggests, can connect to any major carrier's 5G network, while the iPhone 11 Pro Max has to make do with the pedestrian 4G LTE. So it's a misconception. The iPhone Pro Max 11 cannot connect to 5G, all right? So the winner in connectivity easily is going to be the Samsung in this category. All right, the screen. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has a 120 Hertz refresh rate. This makes animations buttery smooth. It's really hard to go back to a 60 Hertz screen once you scroll through, emails, you watch videos on a high refresh rate display. The iPhone 11 Pro Max is locked in at 60 Hertz. So again, when it comes to the refresh rate, the Samsung easily wins. The Samsung also has a screen to body ratio of about 91%. And the iPhone has a screen to body ratio of 84, right around 85%. And it still has this ugly notch right here, okay? So the winner in the screen category again is going to be the Samsung, all right? When it comes to weight, both of these phones are very, very heavy, all right, when it comes to smartphones, but that's because the guts of these phones are really, really good, okay? The iPhone 11 Pro Max is about 226 grams. The new Note is going to weigh in at 208 grams, so the Note is a little bit lighter than the iPhone. I won't say either one wins or takes this category. They're, very similar in weight. And again, your arm just isn't going to get extremely tired from holding a smartphone all day, okay? The next category that we'll compare is battery. The Galaxy S20 Ultra averaged 11 hours and 58 minutes in Tom's Guide's custom battery test. And that's a test where phones are made to endlessly load web pages over a mobile network, all right? The iPhone 11 Pro Max lasted just about the same. It lasted 11 hours and 54 minutes. Surprisingly, the S20 Ultra charges back way faster than the iPhone 11 Pro Max, even though it has a much larger battery. The 25 watt super fast adapter, that's that adapter I showed you when I unboxed everything, replenished the phone to about 63%, after 30 minutes. The iPhone has an 18 watt brick that ships with the iPhone. After 30 minutes of charging, it was at 48%, all right? The S20 Ultra can also wirelessly charge other devices, and that's not something the iPhone can do yet, okay? You can power up your Galaxy Buds, a smartwatch, and again, Apple, you can't place an Apple device on another device and charge that device. So that's something only the Notes, the Galaxy line is doing right now, okay? All right, storage. A lot of devices allow you to store things on the cloud nowadays, but what about storage for things you want on the actual phone, okay? The iPhone 11 Pro Max maxes out at 512 gigabytes of storage, and you can't expand it by putting an SD card. You can't expand the storage on these devices. On the new Note series, you can expand these up to 1 terabyte. So that's twice the storage of the iPhone. So like if you want to store a lot of things, videos, things of that nature, you can store a lot more on the Samsung. So which smartphone is best for you? Me personally, I do a lot of business things on my smartphone. I find the stylus on the Note very useful when I'm replying to emails, when I have to sign documents and things of that nature. It's a very, very handy phone for an entrepreneur. I know a lot of people are just drawn into the name, Apple iPhone. Honestly, it comes down to personal preference here. The iPhone 11 Pro Max is still a very zippy phone. If you like iMessages, iPhone games and things of that nature, you'll enjoy the iPhone. If you want more power on your phone, you want a better camera system, you want to be able to multitask better, and you want to do everything for your business right in the palm of your hands, I would suggest the Note series. It's always been my go-to phone. It can do virtually everything the iPhone can do, but there's glaring things that the iPhone cannot do that the Note can, So again, it comes down to personal preference. If you want to take advantage of the latest connectivity, if you want to take advantage of 5G networks, you're going to go with the Note. If that really doesn't matter much to you and you're loyal to the Apple brand, the iPhone 11 Pro Max is not a bad phone, okay? Well, I hope you learned something about these phones today, the features, what they can and cannot do, and I hope it helps you make an informed decision when you're searching for your next smartphone, okay?